The coverage of the US elections on Arab media has been dominant throughout the cycle, especially in the nations with large US interests. In Syria, the majority of its citizens believe that the presidency of Donald Trump will not have an effect in Syria, as his policies will not differ to that of the current administration.
Regardless of the U.S. president, there are many global policies that affect us as Syrians. And whether the U.S. president is Trump or Clinton or even Obama, they're just tools of the world's Zionist propaganda makers, and all within a game of global politicians. But we depend on our allies and not a change in the U.S. president.
We in Syria did not compromise between Clinton or Trump, but rather we look for anyone who is less bad. And Trump is certainly less bad than Clinton, and overall the Republicans are less bad than the Democrats regarding international politics. But we look at this comparison between bad and worse.
However, some do argue that with the potential warming of Russian and US relations, these could return Syria to a state of peace, as both nations will campaign to fight terrorism.
In spite of everything, there is a positive side in Trump's remarks, and specifically on the agreement with the Russians on the fight against terrorism. But that does not negate his statements on Palestine and the desire to make Jerusalem the capital of Israel, which we see negatively.
As Trump will not be in the White House before next year, the hopes of the Syrian people will remain on hold as people await to see whether or not Trump's ideas and proposed policies will be enacted when he comes to office. Hazem Abdullah, Telesu, Damascus.